Hey guys, I have a Discord server. Hey, what's up guys, it's Turbo here and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing something that I've actually done before, but not on this channel. Today we're going to do the biggest market mistakes in CSGO history. So a lot of these, so basically people have made very big mistakes on the Steam market where they tried to sell skins for a fraction of what they're actually worth. And today we're going to be showcasing some of the craziest market mistakes, mishaps, whatever you want to call them, in CSGO history. Basically, this is a guide on how to get CSGO skins for super cheap. You can get a Karambit Marble Fade Factory New for 4 cents using this method if you get lucky enough. Yeah, I'm not even kidding, no clickbait. People have literally gotten Dragon Lores and super high tier knives for literally pennies. And I guess without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so the first skin right here is the field tested Dragon Lore. And if you look at the market, there's actually a couple different situations where people sold the D-Lores for way less than they're actually worth. In October, somebody tried to sell one for $134. I mean, that's still a decent amount of money, but it's like a tenth of its actual value. That kind of blows my mind. And then if you go back over here, if you look back to last year, somebody sold a Dragon Lore for $13, and it gets crazier than that. Somebody also sold one for $3. Someone sold one for $42. Someone sold one for $20. And the lowest price anyone has ever sold a field-tested Dragon Lore on the Steam market for is 24 cents. Just imagine being the guy who gets a freaking field-tested Dragon Lore for literally 24 cents. Like that's insane. So that's definitely a really big mishap. So I don't even know what happened, but damn. It gets crazier too. Next up is the Karambit Fade and $61, $5, like 63. It gets crazier though, $3, 7 cents. Somebody sold a factory new Karambit Fade for literally 7 cents like a couple years ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like maybe they just, I don't know if it was like on purpose, or I don't know if it was someone else on the person's account, but holy crap, imagine that. Imagine getting a freaking Kara Fade for 7 cents. All right, next up is the Karambit Marble Fade. So, you know, you like the Karambit Fade. Well, this is the Marble Fade, the more expensive Karambit on the market. Actually, now it's around the same price on the Steam market, so. And this one's not as crazy. Someone sold one for $39. And then back in the day, a couple years ago, someone sold one for 87 cents. Yes. A Karambit Marble Fade for 87 cents. Like, I don't even know what to say. All right, and here we go. This is one that's really going to blow your mind. It's a StatTrak field-tested Howl. Yes. Yes. If you go back to when the skin first came out, they sold for around $400, and then it actually dropped to around like $140 or whatever. And then as soon as they banned it, it went back up, and it kind of stayed around $500 for a really long time until they increased the market cap. And then it went up to like $2,600. But somebody in their infinite wisdom sold a freaking StatTrak Howl for $14 after they increased the amount you can sell skins for to like $2,500 or whatever. Like that's oh my god, that's a pretty big discount. All right, moving on. Now we have the StatTrak Flip Knife Crimson Web Minimal Wear. Honestly, these are super dope. Like, these look really clean. And there's a lot of market mishaps. All right, $5, 3 cents, $5 again, 48 cents. But somebody sold a StatTrak Flip Knife Crimson Web for the same price as a P250 Sand Dune Field Tested. Oh my god. If you sell skin for 3 cents, you get 1 cent. Basically, they exchanged this skin right here, which is pretty rare because it is StatTrak. It's a Crimson Web. It is, I mean, it's not factory new, but it's still minimal wear. Somebody sold it for basically a penny. A literal penny. Like, I feel like the person just got scammed or something. I don't know. We're going to be checking out the factory new Howl this time. This one's not StatTrak, but 19 cents. Oh, God. 19 cents and 28 cents. So there's been 2 very massive market mishaps with the factory new non-StatTrak Howl. And damn. Damn. Holy crap. Now, like, the cheapest one is like $1,900. I mean, they've always been expensive, but this is actually kind of triggering me because, like, I feel so bad for the people who sold the skins for that price. I mean, maybe they're rich, maybe they did it to help someone out, but I don't know the story. I don't know the whole scoop of everything. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments down below? Do you guys think they did it on purpose, or do you think they tried to sell it on the market? Do you think it was someone else on the person's account selling it on the market? Like, What do you guys honestly think? Because I think maybe some rich person maybe they just wanted to like give someone a really cheap skin. Anyways, though, someone tried to sell one for $5.80. And then if you look back, someone also tried to sell one for 5 cents. Keep in mind, this is a factory new Medusa. One of the rarest ops in the game. And yes, someone sold one for literally 5 cents. Like, rip money. Next up, we got an M9 bayonet lore. You know, the knife that everyone knows and loves that's inspired by the dragon lore. Well, look at this, dude. $180, but it gets crazier than that. Literally, someone sold one for $1.06. Well, by the way, this is when the knife first came out. Somebody, like 3 months after the Gamma collection came out, somebody sold one for $1. And then a couple months later, someone else sold one for 28 cents. Just imagine getting a dream knife like a factory new M9 bayonet lore for like basically a quarter and 3 pennies. Yeah, that's nuts. Now we got a pair of sports gloves, superconductors, minimal wear too, not even field tested. There's only one market mishap for this skin, and yeah, somebody sold one for $14, which they've always been around like $1,000+ $14 is a very, very good deal to whoever got it. All of these skins are just so crazy. Next up, we have a StatTrak Butterfly Knife Fade factory new. And these have actually gone up quite a bit recently. Yeah, the buy requests are like $700, but people usually try to sell them for over $900 plus. This is Canadian currency, by the way, so it's not US dollars, but it's still pretty crazy. Somebody sold one. Basically, okay, on September 26th and October 4th, basically a week apart, people sold these bad boys for like $50, just between $50 and $60. And that happened twice within the span of 1 week. And then a couple weeks before that, somebody tried to sell one for $1.04. Yes. Oh God, I remembered it. So yes, somebody literally got a StatTrak Butterfly Knife Fade for $1. What? Like, dude, that's crazy. Like, that's insane. You know what's crazier than that? The StatTrak Fire Serpent field tested. You know, a pretty expensive, pretty rare skin. Oh, $14 right here. $133. That one's more reasonable, but somebody also sold one for $1.49. What? Like, I mean, this is like, let's just say this is a $1,500 skin. So somebody got somebody got like a 99% discount, dude, or like even a 99.9% discount. Somebody got this for 1,000% off. Somebody got this for 1,000% less than it usually costs. Yes, 1,000%. That definitely makes sense. Regardless, though, this is the $1.49 StatTrak Fire Serpent field tested. Either the guy was really generous or somebody got completely oofed. All right, this next one's not as crazy. This is a StatTrak Karambit Gamma Doppler factory new. Still a really expensive knife, like over $1,000, and this isn't as crazy as the previous ones, but somebody did sell one for $102, which is a 90% discount, roughly, if you use like the average prices. I mean, not the craziest deal we've seen today, but it's still pretty insane. We did the M9 bayonet lore earlier. Now we're going to do the bayonet lore. Yep, somebody sold one for $15. A freaking fact new bayonet lore, like. And if you've ever wanted a pair of Pandora's boxes gloves, my personal favorite gloves in the game, on March 13th, like last year, 2017, 2018, whatever year this happened, somebody sold one for $63. So you could have bought a brand new game basically at full retail price almost, or a pair of battle scarred Pandora's box gloves. Literally my favorite gloves in the game because they are so cool. And these are very expensive gloves too. These are, yeah, they're pretty pricey, especially when you go into the minimal wear territory. It's still pretty insane though. Next up, we have the non-StatTrak Gamma Doppler, and somebody sold one for $96. And crazy enough, someone also sold one for 45 cents. A Karambit Gamma Doppler. Yep, not a regular Doppler, like the more expensive green version. Not clickbait, by the way. And this is just depressing. Somebody sold a StatTrak Karambit Tiger Tooth for 8 cents. 8 cents. I mean, hey, the $200. I mean, that's not like selling it for $200 isn't that bad because you're still getting $200, but just 8 cents, dude. It's almost like this is when the knife first came out, and like someone sold one for $500, and the next guy was like, well, I mean, these are just knives. They're not going to be that rare, so I'll sell it for 8 cents on the market. Woo! Because he thought the knife was going to be worth 8 cents. I don't even know. This must have been before people understood, like, okay, either the guy was completely oblivious to how rare knives actually are, especially StatTrak knives, or maybe it was just, maybe he did it on purpose. Like, I don't know. Like, Like, I guess that's why I asked you guys the question, why do you guys think people have sold skins for such low prices? Because I honestly have no idea. All right, now we're getting into the StatTrak Gamma Doppler factory new as well. Somebody sold one for $15, and previously someone also sold one for $1.34. What if it was a ruby or a sapphire? Oh my god, that'd be crazy. We have two more skins we're going to be checking out, and these skins are pretty insane. This time we're going to be checking out a StatTrak Bayonet Fade factory new, so it's you know, pretty decent, pretty expensive knife. And there's actually a lot of market mishaps, especially when they first came out. Somebody tried to sell one for like $100, and then someone tried to sell one for $400, and then someone tried to sell one for $100 again. Like, you'd think, like, once it went up to $400, you'd think that other people would try to sell it for around that ballpark, but they're like, nah, I'll sell it for less. $100, boy. It also happened a little bit later too for $112, but this is where it really got crazy. On March 25th of whatever year, somebody sold one of these bad boys for 4 cents. Yes, literally 4 cents for this really nice knife right here. And then fast forward a couple of years, somebody also sold one for $49. And finally, this is the last knife on this list, the Karambit Blue Steel Factory New. And finally, this is the last knife on this list, the Karambit Blue Steel Factory New. So not a crazy knife by any stretch of the imagination. It's not super expensive. It's like $300, but someone sold one for 52 cents. And then a few months before that, someone sold one for 3 cents. So the same price as a sand dune. Wait, by the way, it also says 2 sold. So does that mean 2 knives sold for 3 cents? Or does that mean one of the knives sold for 3 cents and it just decided to show that? I don't know, man. But if 2 knives sold for 3 cents, then I don't know what to say. Regardless though, those were the biggest CSGO skin market mishaps in CSGO. We went over a bunch of different skins. And let me know what skin do you think was the craziest. Like, if you were lucky enough, if you looked on the market and saw one of these skins from the video that I mentioned, which one would you like to get for like 5 cents or 10 cents or $1 or whatever? Like, honestly, the Fakanu Medusa for 5 cents is pretty compelling. There's also like the D-Lore for literally 24 cents. Let me know that. And if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that bell icon. And if you watched the video all the way until the end, leave a comment saying hashtag. Damn, those people got some pretty crazy deals on those skins. And I'll do my best to try to give you guys a heart. And I guess just overall, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for being so supportive on the channel. I really appreciate it. And make sure you guys join the Discord server. We're doing things to try to make it a better, more, I guess, fun community for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.